Self-defense. So was the father or his girlfriend threatening you or the child? No, but I was afraid he would begin to threaten me if I let him out of the car. I know that he has a temper, and since I didn't allow him to bulldoze over our court order, I knew that he would have the potential to retaliate against me. I failed to see how keeping him in the car lead to physical $alt. Your Honor, it was a temporary lapse of judgment. I was emotional after dealing with the $, from the man who is supposed to be my husband, and when his mistress showed up with my child in tow, I lost it. This man, the man that I loved and married and promised to spend my entire life with, allowed the woman who broke our marriage to pieces to be alone with our child. The same woman he has threatened to make my son's new mother. Between the previous emotional my fear for my safety, and seeing this woman after looking at the witness's account of the incident and viewing the evidence, it is clear that this is a case of physical alt. Ma'am, emotional or not, there is no excuse to alt someone. There is no evidence of self-defense. Now, seeing as this is your first offense, you will not be serving jail time. Instead, I will be sentencing you to 2 years of probation. If you can complete the 2 years without incident, I will wipe the slate clean. I will also order you to participate in court-mandated anger management. This behavior is not healthy, and acting out in this way will only harm yourself as well as your child more than it will harm you. RX. Thank you so much, Your Honor. I promise I will use this second chance as a way to better myself and be the best mother and woman I can be. Court is dismissed. Bailiff, please walk the father and his witness for my 2 weeks of summer vacation. I am taking this week and this week, letting you know now per the court order. No. Why no? According to the order, I get first pick for my summer vacation weeks so long as I inform you of the weeks before the cutoff date. I am telling you 2 weeks before the cutoff date. What is the issue? You can pick this week or this week. He will not be available during those weeks. How will he be busy? I am confused as to why I am not getting first pick as the order details. He will be busy because I said he will be busy, and it is none of your business as to why. In fact, he is busy almost every week during the summer. The only available weeks are the ones I have already listed. I am not available those 2 weeks. I have prior work commitments. Then it appears you will be too busy for son once again this summer, maybe next year. After your attorney reached out to give clarity on the current court order and the wording surrounding the summer vacation schedule, I am willing to accept the 2 weeks you have requested. I will have to reschedule our previous plans, but it appears I have no choice. Thank you. I appreciate the prompt action to correct the issue. I wish you would have discussed this further with me before involving your attorney. This is an example of how our communication hurts any attempt of us to co-parent, and if you would work on this, we would fight a lot less. Your opinion is noted. I would also like to offer you an extra weekend visit coming up soon. Boyfriend and I are going out of town and I can't bring son with me. Does that work for you? Of course, any chance to have son extra I will take. My dad will be in town that weekend as well, and I'm sure he will love to spend time with son. He misses his grandchild a lot. Are you sending my dad your financial information for taxes this year? He's been waiting on you to send them so he can do our taxes, and it's getting late. It's already the end of April, Marcus. We should have our refund by now. Why would we be filing our taxes together when we are literally counting down the days until our divorce is finalized? We filed together last year when we were already separated. We are still married and we need to file together to get the best refund. We filed together last year because you were supposed to use our refund to finish paying your parents for the loan we took to pay for the adoption. Our divorce is finalized in 2 weeks. I am not filing with you this year. That money is still owed Marcus. We might as well pay it off with a good refund this year. That's all well and good, but that doesn't mean I will be filing my taxes with you or giving you my personal financial information 2 weeks before court. Attached to this letter, you will find a copy of the loan agreement you and Valerie willingly signed. The loan was to be repaid in full by this date at the beginning of the year. As of today, there is still $10,000 left unpaid from the loan. My wife and I are requesting that the remaining balance be paid immediately. I have divided the remaining balance in half since you and Valerie will soon be divorced. I need to hear from you immediately regarding how you intend to pay your portion of the loan. My daughter will be paying her portion back as she is able to, as she is now a single mother. As for you, I will need your portion paid in full upon receiving this notice, as you have proven that you cannot be trusted. Enough is enough, seeing as how you enjoy dragging my daughter to court for frivolous charges. I have no issues dragging you there to be ordered to pay me the money you rightfully owe me. So be warned, if you do not contact. Hello, James. I received your letter, and as you had already threatened legal action without even speaking to me first, I felt it best to forward the information to my attorney. Your attorney doesn't scare me, son. I have a signed and notarized legal document from you agreeing to the terms of the contract in which you have violated already. I am confident that any judge will agree that you still owe me that money. I don't disagree. You are owed that money, and I have every intention of paying you my portion of what's owed. I have gone through my records as well, and found the documentation stating that you were in agreement that Valerie would settle our debt to your with last year's refund. And she didn't, which still leaves you on the hook for it. Yes, that's true. But my attorney is confident as well that as Valerie was the one who willfully violated the agreement, it would be only fair to give us both the same repayment plan. I have a separate agreement with my daughter. That has nothing to do with this. According to my attorney, it does. So we can definitely take this in front of a judge. But just be aware that Valerie may end up being ordered to pay her amount back in full immediately as well. If that's the chance you are willing to take, that's fine. Or if you'd like, we can sign another agreement that states I owe you half of the remainder and can give you monthly payments like I was before being told by your daughter that the debt was paid in full. Oh, I don't like the man you've become, Marcus. You are sneaky and underhanded now. I'm not a doormat anymore, you mean? Do we have an agreement? Yes, I know my daughter can't pay it in full immediately. I won't do that to her. Wonderful. I'm glad we could settle this before it became a bigger issue. Have a great day, James. Really, Marcus, you couldn't even wait until the ink was dry on the divorce paperwork before you ran off to propose to Mia. What is wrong with you? Our divorce should have been finalized a long time ago, and my choice to propose to my girlfriend of a year is none of your business or concern. I can't trust anything you do, can I? Don't worry about watching Son for me this weekend. I clearly cannot trust you with my baby for an extended period of time. Don't do that to Son. He knows that we have a lot of fun stuff planned for this weekend, and it's going to hurt his feelings if you take that away from him for no reason. Plans? What plans? You're probably planning on kidnapping him and taking him away from me forever, aren't you? So you can play house with Mia forever. I took off work, and Dad is coming down to see him. They're both so excited. That's too bad. I don't care. Hey, buddy, how are you? Good. I'm watching TV. Fun. Did you have a good day at school today? Did you learn a lot? Yeah, I'm ready for our fun weekend though. When are you going to come get me? We talked about this, son. I'm afraid your dad won't return you, so you won't be able to go. I'm sorry. Valerie, don't do this. You know that isn't true, and you shouldn't be saying that to Son. Mommy, please. I want to go see Daddy. I'm sorry, baby, but your daddy has not been making good choices lately, and I cannot trust that he won't keep you from me. You wouldn't like it if you never saw Mommy again, would you? That's what will happen. Valerie, that's enough. I would never do that. I don't trust you, Marcus. Plain and simple. This conversation is over, and this weekend is not happening. Son's school is closed on Monday. I have to work. I will allow you to pick him up and keep him on Monday, if you can guarantee me that he will be returned to me once I am off work. Yes, of course. Please stop saying I am going to kidnap him or keep him from you. I would never do that to him. But of course, I will keep him Monday. Be here to get him by 7 a.m. Monday. I'm on my way. No, don't come. I changed my mind. He is staying with me. I don't know why I would ever trust you. Are you kidding me right now? I'm halfway there. And my dad has been driving for the past 30 minutes on his motorcycle to see son because he promised him that he would show him his new bike next he came down. If you show up at my home attempting to collect him, I will call the police to report you for attempted kidnapping. Is this the home of Marcus Blank? Yes, that's me. If you're here due to my ex-wife, I can guarantee you that she has wasted your time. And I have absolutely no plans to kidnap our son like she has been accusing me of plotting for the past few days. No, son. That has nothing to do with this. Your father is George Blank, correct? My father, yes, that's him. Is everything okay? I just spoke to him this morning. He was driving down here to see my son, but he decided to turn around since son was no longer able to be here today. I am so sorry to tell you this. Your father was involved in an accident on Highway Blank earlier today. He was taken in an ambulance to the nearest emergency room. But he unfortunately didn't make it to the hospital. I'm here to notify you as next of kin. I'm so sorry for your loss.